I don't know how to cope with my current situation and need some advice. For context, me and my BF live with his parents. He moved back home after somebody was stabbed to death at the front door of the apartment my BF was living in at the time. Side note, we met online and were in a long-distance relationship before I moved in with his parents. 46F, 48M, blessing. His parents have constantly told him, and me, that they want him to save up for a house, and don't want him leaving if he has to rent. They've refused to take any money we try to give them for rent. I've been living with them for about 3 years as they were more than happy to let me stay, or at least so they said. The prior arrangement was that my BF helped with repairs on his father's dump trucks and I help around the house instead of paying rent. Well, my BF broke his ankle at work September of last year and required ankle surgery and months of rehab, and he has effectively been written off as partially disabled because the surgery went badly, and due to this his parents have written off the helping with the mechanic and instead have been having him do other tasks instead. On Christmas Day we visited one of his 3 sisters, 32F, 29F, and 30F, houses when a computer problem arose while his other 2 sisters were present at his parents' house. When we returned from fixing the computer problem, we both knew something was off when his mother proceeded to choke slam a Christmas tree the second we walked through the door. She's unmedicated manic bipolar. So my boyfriend left me at home and went to another one of his sister's houses to try and figure out what happened while we were gone. He had to get her drunk to get the honest truth out of her that his parents and 2 of his sisters were having a secret meeting because we had left. In the secret meeting, they all gathered around and proceeded to all admit that they secretly hate our guts, particularly hating me. His parents called us ungrateful leeches when they have outright refused our attempts to pay them rent. They organized for my BF's 2 brother-in-laws to physically throw us out of the house and burn our stuff afterwards on Friday while they disown my BF and tell him to never speak to them again. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because we renovated our bedroom, with permission, and took out the old carpet and replaced it with laminate and added a fridge for drinks and homemade dog food for our 15-year-old dog with no teeth. This has apparently sparked his mother to believe we're out to get her, and she has started to listen to us through the wall by placing a cup on the wall between our rooms. On top of this, she is moving bananas around the kitchen and believes I am purposely doing it to make her mad. I am not moving the bananas. She apparently is upset that this whole time she's been trying to cause problems between us and has failed thus far. Some examples are pulling dishes I put in the dishwasher back out of the dishwasher to yell at my BF about how lazy I am and how I can't clean up after myself, sticking my BF's mail in pans of bacon grease and saying I did it, purposely using the wash machine all day on my days off to prevent me from doing laundry, turning on the stove after I'm done cooking to make it look like I left it on, and other examples. We didn't realize she was doing this until we were told about it, as we both thought we were collectively going crazy. His dad is mad at him for not working on the dump trucks anymore, even though they have agreed that he can no longer participate due to being partially disabled. One of his sisters doesn't have a problem with him, but while he was getting this information from her, she admitted that she doesn't like me because I play video games and am quiet. But even if we got along, his parents stated if anyone lets me on their property they will be cut from the will, so she would let my BF stay on her couch until he finds an apartment, but I was not welcome due to the stipulation of the will. When this came out, it was devastating to hear this news that the whole time his family that was pretending to be nice secretly hated our guts collectively. His mental health has taken a severe hit from this news, and we have decided to separate temporarily so I can go back across the country while he couch surfs on one of his sister's couches. He also admitted that his mental health can't handle this all at once, and he wants to be low contact, and we can talk in March about maybe getting back together or breaking up completely. I just don't know what to do, as the silence is killing me. It's been 3 days since I arrived at my parents' house. I don't know how I'm going to cope with the anxiety of being away from him. I don't know how to deal with the stress of this whole situation. There's looming anxiety that someone else is going to swoop in and steal him away, or that he's just going to ghost me completely. There's also this looming dread that his one sister who he will be staying with has offered to let him build a tiny home on her property. However, I cannot even step foot onto her property as she doesn't want to lose out on their parents' will. I don't understand how to cope with the anxiety and stress of this situation and would like some advice from anyone who's dealt with a similar situation before. Thank you to anyone with helpful advice. TLDR: BF's family secretly hates me and BF and has been gaslighting us for years. They secretly planned to throw us out the Friday after Christmas, but we caught wind of it before it happened. We went on a break that will last till March of 2024, and I don't know how to cope with the anxiety of being low contact.